Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today I have a little bit of a sore throat, I beg your pardon, but let's get into it, and I hope you can hear me. I feel like you probably can. Let's see what we have. And we have the hedgehog. The body, again, the body is about sex usually. It's about pleasures and woes of the body, unless somebody's sick here, but this is usually sex, right? It usually is. Let's see. And we have the elixir. All right, so let's get one more card and we'll talk about these. We have the bees. Okay, so the hedgehog, somebody's vulnerable here. The hedgehog, that's why he's got all these little, these little kind of stickers to protect him. Little quills, I guess that's what they're called. And then we have vulnerability. We have passion and sex with the body, pleasures of the body. The elixir is somebody who is attending to something, or kind of like, in the Medicine Man. I don't know if you guys ever seen that in the old movies. The Medicine Man would come around in his coach, way before cars, right? He'd come around in his coach and he would, have this herbal, concoction usually, and, to help cure, to help heal things, and to improve physical conditions, right? Yeah, for sure. And then we have the bees, and this is togetherness. Now, this elixir card right here, Sagittarius, is about, it could be about somebody who's drinking too much. This is my point, right? Especially next to the body, it's a possibility. But I feel like what this is that somebody wants to be together with you. It looks like that because the body is passion. And maybe they want to maybe they're drinking, or maybe they really want to attend to this. They could. They're probably sensitive right now with the hedgehog. It's vulnerable. Let's see what else. We have the Pied Piper. Here he is, and he is usually spreading false news. That's kind of what that's about. We have the Taskmaster, and he's doing something to improve his life, but there's something kind of challenging about doing it, or he might have to hurt somebody or end a cycle or something like that, end something, because here is the skull. So we know that's already about endings and transformation. And now we have the family. That's what they call that card. And maybe I think somebody wants a family with you here. Yeah, it could be. So let's see what else we have, though. And let's get another card, one of these cards here. We have the Ice Queen. So we have a big story here. These cards are great storytellers, right? I'm just kind of the the messenger, I suppose. Kind of, right? But, here is the Ice Queen. She's sad, and her reality, her life has been kind of destroyed or shattered, her idea of happiness, because she's holding the broken mirror, and she's starting to melt here. This is, basically she's here, and I feel like she's melting. She could be. The sun is in back of the ice castle, and here's the Saturn, glyph. Saturn is always about restrictions, right? It is. Not always. I mean, the lower side of Saturn is about restrictions, lessons learned, and things like that. Yeah, hard lessons learned. And, and then we have Futura, and this is like the future, right? This is kind of like, this is like healing. That's what it is. And he's standing underneath these stars. He has his hand up like he's, receiving the light, basically. It can be an awakening, higher consciousness as well. And it is definitely about taking some type of action, because here is, this is actually the Sagittarius glyph. So what this is for Mars. For a second I thought it was Mars. But here's Jupiter down here. That is Sagittarius. And what this is, the Sagittarius glyph, and what this is about a spiritual awakening. Yeah, Sagittarius, the ninth house of faith and spirituality and philosophy, right? Amongst other things, but that's what he's receiving the light. It's like an awakening. And we have Leo over here. So the Leo glyph is it can be about clarity. Here's the sun, but it's usually about romance, and it can creativity as well. It's really going to depend. But he is getting clarity because he has the light. So pretty sure that that's what that is alluding to. So let's see what these cards have to say. And they've already been shuffled. But this here, the Pied Piper, who is basically a liar mostly. he's got secrets. Here's the Scorpio glyph here, and that is alluding to secrets. It is. And we have Gemini, so Gemini is about, words, and so he's spreading false words. All these people are following him, and, they're all kind of naive and everything like that because he's just fooling them. Yeah, he's hiding something. So somebody could have been hiding something in this reading. They could have been, and somebody might have gotten hurt from that because of the Ice Queen, and she's crying, right? So let's see the bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. There's a curiosity to the reading. There sure is. If you need a psychic reading, Sagittarius, a tarot reading, a past life reading, or a free 5-minute psychic reading, you can look below in the description box. It's all there, and lots of fun readings for sure. So let's see what we have today, and let's go ahead and cut the deck. And somebody's very curious in this reading. Yeah, something has definitely happened in this reading. I feel like somebody wants to be with you right here, and something happened to their life. It could be yours, but something happened to them because the taskmaster has done something. Somebody might have had to lie here because they want their happiness. Here's the Holy Grail, which is the rainbow that is in the shape of an arc, right? It's the really the arco iris in Spanish. That's what they say. They call that like the arch or the arc, and the iridescent arc, right? That's what that means in Spanish, the rainbow. But this is all about having your eternal love or your divine bliss and happiness. That's what it's about. Somebody lied to somebody here about something. Somebody got hurt because they had an awakening and they've changed. They went through an awakening and they changed their whole life. That's what that's about. Let's see what this says here. 9 of Wands and 5 of Swords reversed. Do I have these flipped? I suppose I do. Okay, let me have a look at these. I beg your pardon on that. All right, so we're going to take them the way they are because everything happens for a reason. We have the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, I beg your pardon, the number 9. That is some type of a fulfillment or an ending, a completion. It is, and we see the skull on the card where we have the taskmaster. So we have the 5 of Swords reversed. This is coming out of chaos. It sure is. It can be a third-party ending because that card is, there's 3 people on the card. That's just kind of the way it works sometimes, right? 6 of Wands reversed, and this is not wanting to overcome something or something ends. That's really what that is. It can be that there's a recognition in this reading, but it's a recognition that something has to end because 6s are recognizing, and that card's about public recognition. That is one of the meanings. And the Moon reversed, the King of Cups, the 4 of Swords reversed. Let's see what else we have here. And we have the Hermit reversed. Lots of reversals here. So if we have any more reversals here, 3 of Swords in the upright. We have the Ace of Wands here in the upright, and we have the King of Pentacles showing upright. So here we have half the reading is in reverse. Yeah. Interesting, but that's okay in the reading because it means something for sure. They all do, right? And so here we have something that is like going away or ending, and somebody doesn't recognize something, and they might have had recognized something as being valuable to them. Like I don't care for this anymore because of an awakening. Somebody changed big time, rebirth all the way, and so. With this, but they had to lie to get out of something or end something. Yeah, and that's why somebody's really upset here. It's possible somebody lied to you, this person, Sagittarius, in the past and hurt you, and now they've gone through an awakening and they're like, what was I doing? What was I thinking back then, right? Yeah, that's how this is. All right, in this reading. So sorry about my voice today, you guys. I know I don't sound so hot, but, it'll pass, right? 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior. This is somebody who's being resilient, though. It's resilience, which is super important. That's what awakening will do for you. Yes. Make you a lot stronger. 5 of Swords reversed. We have a card we have the Emperor in the upright. This is somebody taking control of their life, ending chaos, and allowing something to dissolve. We're just getting out of Pisces season, which was, that is about dissolving, letting things dissolve, letting things go. that don't suit you. That's really what that's about. It's the 12th house of endings, right? Amongst other things. We have the moon reversed. This sits external to you, Sagittarius. The moon reversed is definitely somebody who's no longer confused about something. This can be a secret comes out. Yeah, full moon. This is, yeah. And so full moons can mean secrets are coming out. There's revelations, there's endings, right? Sometimes in the new moon, but typically more in the full moon. We have a full moon coming in Libra. We sure do. And let's get a card which is about love. Yeah, in full moon coming uh, in Libra. And so here we have the Ten of Wands, and so we have a completion and an ending. Something was too heavy for somebody, and it's like it had to end. That's what the Ten of Wands is really about. Something has to end in order for you to move forward in your life, or to be happy, or to, you know, manifest your higher side, or go after what you really want. Something has to be laid down here. It's part of the process, the evolutionary process here. So a cycle gets, something gets laid down here. No, somebody's no longer confused about it, but what it is that somebody could be coming to tell you, Sagittarius, maybe during this Libra full moon that's coming, or any time before that, now could be, but the moon reversed is there's a revelation coming. There's some news or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now, we have the King of Cups showing up here. Yeah, just saw Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups. Here's Judgment right here. Oh, now it's the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. After I pulled that card, Judgment went away. And so, you know, it moved, right? But this is how somebody sees themselves. This person sees you as their soulmate, as their other half, right? As somebody that they are really in love with, romantically and passionately. Here's the romance, the Two of Cups. And this is how they know that you're a soulmate because, right? It's a water energy. Water energy is intuition. If we allow it, right? We don't have anything. If we ignore it or we don't care about using it, then it won't be there for you. Yeah, it won't. So here we have the Ace of Wands. That is the passionate side of that, Sagittarius. Right here, let's move the camera down. Yeah. And so there you go. And so Four of Swords is reversed, though, here. It can be a restlessness sometimes. It can. It's in the past. So somebody's already restless here. And, you know, that kind of makes sense in this reading because we have we have the bees, and this person wants to be together. And the elixir, somebody might be drinking here, but there's this kind of vulnerability here. And I feel like it has to do with the Four of Swords partially, and this Three of Swords, right, of course, and the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Wands, the Five of Swords reversed, all these challenging cards, especially the five, you know, these swords, right, and the Ten of Wands, too. But this Four of Swords reversed showing up with the Magician, it's kind of restless to manifest this. That's what it is. Wow. OMG. I feel like somebody wants to tell you that they went through an awakening and that they've changed. We have the Queen of Swords and the Hermit. This sits in the concern. Let's move this over here. And this is somebody who's using their discernment. That's good, right? We need all that, right? For sure. Queen of Swords, discerning here. This Hermit is reversed here. There could be a Virgo in the reading. We have the King of Pentacles right here. Excuse me, you guys. Yeah, this person could be thinking you're going to be angry, Sagittarius, or you're going to be really kind of, just kind of trying to really feel them out and try to, you know, just to really know what they're up to, or, you know, why they're showing up in your life. That's what this is about. Queen of Swords. This is in the concern. If this person definitely, especially if they're a Virgo, but they could be anybody here. It's just that the Hermit sits with the Queen of Swords. And so in this reading, this person, whoever they are, is concerned that you're going to be like, well, where have you been all this time? Or why'd you lie to me? Or just, you know, could be a million things here, because I'm not sure if they lied to you in the past with this Pied Piper or to somebody else to let something go, because the Pied Piper sits next to the taskmaster, and he's ending something so he can have his happy life with the Holy Grail right here. There's the Holy Grail. It is the rainbow in its true, is according to the Spanish name, the arch, right? The iridescent arch or arc, right? Yeah. So here we have the Three of Swords sitting in the environment. So there's heartbreak here. There's disappointment. There could have been a third party in this reading, Sagittarius. I was saying that. Five of Swords up here, and something's being ended, and somebody is heartbroken right here. This Ice Queen, the beautiful Ice Queen. Yeah. With her beautiful porcelain skin and little pink cheeks. Yeah. So she's crying right there. And in the environment is the Three of Swords. So somebody got their heart broken in this reading. I'm not sure who that is. Could be a third party even. Somebody else, right? Eight of Swords, Three of Swords. Ouch. So this is 11 swords. This is about two people for sure. And so we have a release here, and there's heartbreak. Somebody releases themselves from their restriction. Yeah, I was saying that earlier about the taskmaster. The taskmaster is trying to release himself or do something that will release some type of restriction. And it can bring a karmic lesson, though, as well, because here is Saturn. Yeah, which actually looks like a hook. Right here. It looks like it's going to poke you. Basically, here it is again. Yeah, showing up in two ways there. All right, the Ace of Wands, Sagittarius. This is the hopes in this reading. Not the fears, the hopes and desires. And this is what this reading is about. It is about being together, having a passionate new opportunity. It's about somebody who has awakened and somebody who has healed, or they might be healing. They could have healed their old ways, possibly. In other words, somebody could have came to you and they were wounded. Happens all the time. And they kind of took it out on you or treated you wrong or something like that. This person could have went and got into a whole new other relationship, and it's possible, and now they're back. But regardless of the other relationship, there is heartbreak here. It's for somebody. But for you, Sagittarius, in your reading here with the hopes and the desires, this is somebody who wants this with you. Yeah. And the King of Pentacles showing up in the potential outcome with the Queen of Cups. We're going to get another card because these could be people, right? We have people in this reading with the Queen and the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. I mean, they could be, the people of those elements, of course. But, it can be anybody, but I feel like there are people in this reading. There's a few people in this reading. Yeah, there's a couple over here. There's a lot of people over here. There's 3 people on the Five of Swords. Yeah. So let's get a card. 9 of Pentacles in the potential outcome. This can be a breakup. It could be that somebody is so self-sufficient. And what I mean by that is that they're single. That could be going on in this reading. It can also be, this is just major self-sufficiency. Somebody might have some money here too. This lady does, right? She has so much money. She's, I guess her clothes are pretty for those days, but, they're kind of stuffy, right? In my opinion. No stuffy clothes, right? But beautiful at the same time. This kind of robe she's wearing. She's got the Venus, she has the Venus, or is that a flower? I feel like it's a flower, but somebody might be single in this reading because I said something's ending. But whatever it is, Sagittarius, somebody here, I'm not sure if you know about this, somebody here is definitely curious. Remember the bottom of the deck, Page of Swords, whether or not you want to be together with them. This person is super passionate about you, and I mean like sex, right? Sex and love. Here's the vagina. That's the real name of this card, in my opinion. They call it the body. But, this is the papaya in terms of, pleasures of the body or, improve, like supporting the body. The papaya is full of enzymes for your health. And this lady wrote about, I believe, health, sex, and nutrition, like everything that, you need, right? Definitely. And this also does mean the vagina. It does. All right. Yeah. So there, Sagittarius. We're going to end this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. If you guys want to see the horoscopes for the 3 signs, I'll put those at the top. Or Neptune in Aries is there. It's a really cool, I believe it's very cool. And I'll put that for the horoscopes. For all the signs is there at the top of the comments. Thank you so much. If you want to get a reading with me, check out the description box. You guys rock. Have a good one. Happy spring and happy Aries season, right? Lots of good stuff. I better get off this microphone. Thanks so much, you guys.